This is a special episode of Davey on Air, and we're going to be talking about the best weekend we have ever had. So day one, on Friday, I woke up at 6:30 so that I could get to Alex and Sean's room. I drop off my laptop, the Wii, and my pitiful amounts of alcohol.
And then we waited in the wrong line when we got there. Although we got our swag bags.
Those lines were very confusing though, for the record.
Yeah.
They were extremely confusing.
We actually went up to the line and said, we asked people, what is this line for? And they're like, we don't know, we're just lining up. What we wanted to do first was to go to the keynote line. And we ended up on the line that gets into the line, that gets into the line into the queuing room.
The thing started at 10. I got to the convention center at like 9:30. Got my badge, I checked my bag, and I figured that the keynote would be full and I would not be able to get in. So I texted Davey actually, I said I will meet you later. But as I'm walking around upstairs, I end up seeing this random friend of mine, so basically I end up just getting in line with him. I end up texting Davey, and I'm like, so Davey, I'm in the keynote, where are you? And Davey's like, we're still alive. I'm already here, I'll just wait for you, I guess.
I'm like, this is not fair. But yeah, so the keynote was by Jordan Mechner, and it was a story time about his career as a game designer. There was only really one thing that was notable from all that we knew about.
He's sent to Broderbund as his first game ever. He made it in college, and they said, this is nice coding, but we're not making this into a game.
And then right after that, because they were running out of time, so we didn't even have to wait all that long, it was Q&A with Mike and Jerry. So yeah, the Q&A with Mike and Jerry, all I have in my notes is that it's super funny. There were potatoes, sexual abuse, marriage proposals, and cancer.
And molestation.
Sad and funny.
Yeah,
two guys
really
with super sad
combination.
stories.
I will say one of the highlights was that they read the book I Want My Hat Back.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Which I have shown to many of my friends since we've returned, and they all agree that it is the best book ever.
I and I got the picture of Erica. I love Erica. I look like a doofus in that photo, but I love her to death. She's amazing.
We have to talk about Crazy Lunch Lady.
The one who told Alex, I'm not a cougar, I'm only 50 or something.
Oh, that lovely lady.
And then she gave you a free cup for soda.
We were on the table right next to Erica's. I was listening to their conversation, and she was like talking about the Crazy Lunch Lady. Gave her an extra sandwich because she was like, I like making people happy.
She was fired the next day.
What's your favorite thing from today?
Tomahawk?
The tomahawk.
Assassin's Creed Tomahawk? No, cute boy. I talked to you about random things, and you seemed very nice. And I found out what hotel he was staying at, though I can't remember what it was.
Let's go there.
I could probably cross-elimination figure it out. He was really fucking cute. There was also a really cute cosplayer who was walking around.
So basically, this is your boy watch.
Well, we had fun. Davey, you were joining in. Davey was joining in.
I judge people. That's my job. Sean, what's your favorite thing from today?
I like the Q&A with Mike and
Yeah, it was great. I agree.
Yeah. Alex, what's your favorite thing?
And they're making Copernicus.
Pretty good, but
Sean, you also a cute boy.
pretty fun.
Theatrhythm looked interesting, but
Wait,
I'm still upset with Square Enix about everything that they have ever done for the past 10 years.
I like the animal thing.
Oh yeah!
Really insightful.
Oh yeah, that was my favorite part. Getting the beta key for Guild
I don't give a crap about that
I
game.
feel like
I will
that's like-
literally give them away.
That's the best part of going to a con, is
Right?
getting swag. Yeah.
Swag bag.
Swag bag.
The swag
Swag
bag
bag.
was my second favorite part.
Swag bag. It's not swag. See, it just popped, by the way.
Day 2, it actually split up because Ethan's room is bigger.
Yeah, they
Even though
randomly
we
brought an
didn't ask
extra
for
bed.
Sean gets up like in the morning, right?
Like, I don't know, I woke up and then I had like a hangover, and then Melon was like, come to the thing with my friend. I was like, no, I'm going to PAX.
His female friend.
First we went to the Draw comic thing.
Mike and Jerry again, always funny. And we got to see the process, which is really interesting for me because they were doing exactly the same shit that I do in Photoshop, except that they actually like have vision and were not lazy.
They drew a hot dog fairy and they kept it in the comic.
After the Q&A, we head straight for the Dorkly panel, and Sean finally arrived just in time just before the doors closed.
The Dorkly panel was kind of awesome. They showed us never before released bit that's now been released. It's called Mario Goes Berserk. Sean, you went to the Omegathon.
Yeah, it was awesome. The round. Oh, you didn't get to see either the the final either.
Nope.
Round 2 was funny. They played a game called Zip It, which is just like a word game. But every time they messed up on a word, the crowd would troll them.
Ethan and I went to Nudes or GTFO, harassment in online gaming.
Which we thought would be more, we didn't think it would just be women, but it ended up just being about women, which was fine.
They were mentioning Kotaku, and that's actually where I found the site first.
Pretty amazing and scary to see some of the stuff. Just the license that people have over the internet and over video games. Say really dirty things.
Yeah,
There's some weird things that were said.
I can't believe people say that shit to other human beings. Like, apparently, if you're a female gamer, you must be fat or ugly.
Or high.
or high. Question though, if you were in a gaming room and you had a girl in your team and she was being berated, would you say anything about it?
I'd say stop berating her. She's a human being.
Leave her alone, she's human. And then we waited for Adrian to arrive. We meet up with him at Ethan's hotel room. Alex had to go princess out.
Yeah, Alex took like 4 hours to get ready.
So we went to Sal's. Apparently Sean is super upset that it's not real poutine there.
Oh.
I thought it was good. I actually...
we started with the beers. And Adrian, of course, does not drink at all, so he was by default our designated. We went to pick up Jägermeister.
We bought Jaeger. And we started playing Super Smash Brothers. And drinking.
I
honestly, I thought we drank pretty equally.
I don't know, I had about like 3 whole shots.
I was the most awkward person there because you two were really in the game. You two were cuddling and I was just sitting on the edge of the bed like on my computer. And then sort of playing the game, then not playing the game. So then we went to the House of Blues.
They do an event every Saturday called Epic Saturdays.
Epic Saturdays. It's a gay event. Apparently in California, you get to clubs really, really early. You say, oh, we're going to get here at 10. That's not how it works on the East Coast, where things really don't start until, like, midnight. We got there at, like, almost 11.
Like, it was dead. Like, there were, like, mostly straight couples on the floor, which I'm like, what?
Yeah, but then we had some drinks at the club, and it got fuller.
Actually, the first thing you did was to the bar. But yeah,
no, but, I mean, it was fun. We
were dancing.
Had a good old time.
Gay old time. When it starts picking up around 1 o'clock.
Fuller.
And for some reason, Ethan and Sean were both very fixated on the muscly guy on top of the stage.
Yeah, he was really hot. And there are these 2 guys who, like, separately came up to me and started dancing with me. And then when I was dancing with one of them, the other one tapped me on the shoulder and was like, he's my boyfriend. That's not how it works, dude. You can't do that.
Me and Adrian, we danced together the whole time, and I'm just watching everyone else, like making sure that I don't lose anybody. We became like the base station. We would stay in the same place, and everyone else would like go back and forth between the bar.
There was this boy who came up to our circle. His name was Michael. He actually he came up to me first, and then he was just like talking, and Alex starts talking to him like really intently, and they leave together. And so Sean and I are just dancing. We end up going on the stage and dancing, and like we're grinding with other people or doing whatever.
And you guys had disappeared for a little while. I think you went to the bar again to get more drinks. Adrian pulls me aside and gives me a kiss and says, by the way, babe, it's our anniversary. And I totally forgotten until that point, but it totally was actually our 2nd year anniversary. I'm like, oh, that's so sweet.
Oh my god.
Exactly 1 a.m. I get a text. It turns out to be the supervisor of the club, and I'm like, oh shit, what has Alex done now? So I go and grab Ethan and John, head out in the club.
Pulled me away from it.
I know. I thought it was like an emergency thing. I'm sorry.
He was drunk in the corner, smiling and drooling.
No, apparently they found him outside, wiped out, like walking around, like bumping into walls. And he barfed on the floor, and then Sean kept apologizing for it. I'm like,
and he kept vomiting.
You are so Canadian. When we get to the hotel, and we drag him out of the car, and then immediately the bouncer comes up and he's like, you can't. And then we get the hotel manager, and he basically is telling all the story about how Alex could possibly be alcohol poisoned, and Sean is freaking out.
It's my melon.
You were really worried.
I was very worried, but the guy scared me because he was like, your friend could die right beside you.
I ended up sleeping over in Sean's room, picked him up at the hospital, and Alex was like, why the fuck did you bring me to the hospital? And we're like, dude, you are dead. And then I decided that I was going to go and just go home because I didn't want to spend... Did I give Adrian my pass for the next day?
That's right. Ethan didn't feel like going to PAX anymore because
I was tired out after the entire
tired.
Alex being stupid thing.
Yeah, Sean and Alex barely made it to the signing. We got to the line, the show floor opened at 10, and I called Alex going, hey, are you up? Because you're going to miss the signing if you don't get up right now, go.
My problem was, whenever I don't know if Ethan remembers, I had like the massive spins the night before.
Yeah.
And when I get spins, my next day, I'm incapable of moving before noon. And then I just like...
Sean was actually really, really cute. I don't know if Sean remembers everything that happened at the club, but he was adorable. We were like asking if like random guys were attractive to him. It was fun.
I don't remember that happening at all. What happened? What?
It was good. Sean said I danced like a white boy, but it was still fun.
Oh my god, you do.
I really do.
You all do. Anyways, no, I did get my thing signed by my Jerry. I was really happy.
What do we think we've learned for next PAX?
One thing you should know is that you should stay for the Omega finals.
I feel like one thing I want to do is like see more stuff. Actually, like watch the concerts. One other thing I really want to do next year is coordinate hotel rooms a little better.
It was just a wonderful time.
I was very sad when it was over.
But I think that like the one thing that would have made it better is just if we had a bigger group would have been awesome.
That's it for us today. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, let me know what you think down below. Follow me on Twitter or G+. Thanks for watching Davey on Air.